Hi there, it's me, Hannah Tiffin. I started this dream series from the Bogside Prophecies, which is kind of funny. It's a term that we call our land here, the bog, and I'm going to share a lot of different dreams with everyone over the course of the next, I don't know how many years, and I'm really excited about this. One very important dream for me I would like to share with you is kind of a difficult one to talk about because it's something that I hold at my very core, informationally, spiritually, even religiously. And I'm gonna, for those that who don't know, I am a lucid dreamer. And in my dreams, I speak to spirits quite a lot. They come in, and I've done this all my life. And there's been parts of my life where it's been pretty detrimental, meaning that I was either afraid to go to sleep or I would be locked in dreams where I couldn't get out of them. I would scream and carry on. My parents would rush to my room and think something was happening to me. I'd have night terrors, which is very different from nightmares. Night terrors are quite different. And I still actually am one of the 3% that still experience what they call night terrors. I call them something else. But so for me, just a little backstory before the dream. I was not raised religious. I was raised spiritually, but not religious. And I had no more affinity for Jesus than I did for Buddha, than I did for Krishna, and so on. I really wasn't a very idol-seeking person and had no real use for the angels or the prophets or any of that. And so one night in dream, there was this light that came, and I knew it was a spirit, and I'm used to seeing spirits come in. And standing before me was Jesus. And he looked just like generic Jesus, like any picture you would see of Leonardo's Jesus. And everything around me was softened by the light, and I felt really at peace and at ease. And I said, "Oh my goodness, it's Jesus." And he smiled at me, and he spoke to me, and he left me with two important messages that day. It was really weird. He says, I said, "It's Jesus Christ," is what I said, actually. And he says to me, "Jesus Christ is a mockery of my name. I am Jesus of the Christ." And he put his two fingers out and touched me right in the center of my chest. And I could actually feel skin on skin. And it was really warm. And my chest started to feel really warm, like a warm liquid was going through it. And then light started to come out of my chest. It was really beautiful. It was like almost gold and pink at the same time. And this light radiated out of me. And he says, "Just as you are Hannah of the Christ." So he says, "I am Jesus of the Christ, just as you are Hannah of the Christ." He says, "We are all sons of God. S-U-N-S. I was told several things in that dream, but that was one of the most important sets of information that I think I've ever received in my life. I've walked with Christ 3 other times, and every time he has mentioned to me that we are brothers and sisters, not just him and I, but you and me, and he and you, and that we're all carriers of the God spark. And the God spark, the God flame, is in all of our chests, like a sun. And it's not our hearts, not what we think of as our hearts, but it's in that region. And that's where we keep the God spark. And every message that he ever delivered me was always about brotherhood, sisterhood, and knowing that we are of the Christ and that we are all unique, we are all whole, we are all special, we are all with purpose, and we are responsible for all. And I woke up from that dream and I was like, wow, I just spoke with Jesus of the Christ. And I am Hannah of the Christ. And I am perfect and whole. And I have a brother and a sister. And I have all of this, the fatherhood of God in my mind. And it brought me to a new appreciation for the simplistic elegance that is our world. It has changed my life, and it has made me aware of my worth and what is possible through through God. All things are possible, but God is within us. We are the sons, and we're here for a reason, and we're great. I mean, it could have been Buddha, it could have been Mother Mary, it could have been anybody could have come to me in that dream. It was Jesus. Maybe you'll dream of Buddha, maybe you'll dream of somebody else, but we're all the same thing, fueled by the same thing. And above us, God is another large sun. And above him is another. And someday maybe I'll share a dream that I had where I saw the universe, and its structure, which was an amazing event. I don't know that I can put that into words, but I'll try. And for now, I think I'll just leave you with that. That, it took a lot for me to share that message with you because I typically keep that private. And it was quite a magnificent event to be in the space of Christ, of Jesus of the Christ. But I guess the last thing I really want to say is that I'm not special. He is available to you through all things. He is your brother, and there is no special ticket to the kingdom, per se. Self-worth has everything to do with that. Knowing your personal power and being acceptant of your special nature is key. And if you want to talk to me about this experience, there's so much more to say about it. But the important thing is that you, me, your neighbor, the person that you don't like, the person that's wronged you, the person that's given you everything, the person that is ignoring you, they're all sons of God, all brother and sister. And we have something to learn from every one of them. And you have something to give to every one of them. So I'm going to end with that thought. If you want to hear any more about it, get a hold of me. Have a great day.